Introducing my new craft room. This is what you get with vlogs, okay? It's gonna just be unfiltered. This is me after work. Hello friends, welcome to a new vlog. So today's Saturday. This is the Saturday that I worked and I cannot believe how exhausted I am, but the meeting went really well. I got there at like 9:45. The meeting started at 10 and we didn't get done until 3:30, which isn't too bad. We did have a 30-minute break for lunch and I went and picked up pizza for everybody. Like, it was already paid for by my company, but like I went and picked it up. We had pizza. It was a great time and the meeting went really well. So it's done. We made it, but I am absolutely exhausted. Yet again, I have not slept well last night. I don't know what it is with these nightmares that have just been plaguing me for the past like week. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it. I truly just want to sleep with nothing going on in my brain. So I don't know what's up with that, but like everybody I know right now is having nightmares every time they sleep. So I don't know what's up with that glitch in the matrix, but it needs to stop. So I think I'm just going to watch some Queen Charlotte, which I'm still watching on Netflix, and just not do anything for the rest of the night. So I have started 2 books today that I just started today. So the first one is House of Crimson Hearts by Ruby Rowe, I believe. It is a steamy fantasy romance and it's about vampires and vampire hunters, and honestly, I'm loving it. It's real fun so far. So it's a good time and I'm reading it for this new Sapphic book club that I follow on Fable, which is a book club app, and I want to participate with them because like, I don't know, this book sounded really interesting, so I got it on my Kindle and I've been reading it. It's been super fun. I'm like 20% into it already. It's a pretty quick read, so I'm gonna keep making my way through that. And then when I got home from the meeting, I wanted to get some chores done that I hadn't started previously. So I started the audiobook of A Tempest of Tea, which is the Patreon book club for Steph. This is her pick for March. So wanted to get started because my loan for the audiobook goes back in a couple of days. So I'm like, you know, I need to start listening to that. So I started this. It's really atmospheric. I'm loving this like tea shop setting that like acts as like a vampire haunt at night. And I don't know, okay, like the physical book has issues though. Like, do you see this? How it like is standing up, but like look at how curved it is. Do y'all see that? Like, why is the cover sitting like that? Like, I don't know, this hardcover is like not the best material or something, and it's not the bookmark. Like, I took the bookmark out and it's still sitting up like that, so that's not great, but it is pretty as a naked book. So I have started this. I will just keep chipping away at the audiobook for this until it is done, but it's been pretty enjoyable so far. And then I think I'm gonna start A Court of Wings and Ruin for my work audiobook because I also need to get that read soon. So that'll be talked about probably later in the week as well. But those are my 2 current reads. For now though, I'm gonna go watch some TV, maybe make a bowl of popcorn or something, because like I'm a tad hungry, but I don't know. I just want to go veg, basically just lay on the couch and do absolutely nothing. And then tomorrow I'm really excited. We are doing Crafternoon on Steph's Patreon, so I'm gonna participate in that. I'm trying to decide on what craft I want to work on. I either want to do a diamond painting or work on my genre blanket, which I'm still working on from last year, but I really have not had the time to just sit and knit. So we'll see what I feel like doing. I'm kind of leaning towards a diamond painting because those are super fun, but we'll just see. And then there's reading sprints with Steph later as well, which I'm excited about tomorrow. So that'll be good to get more reading in. But for now, I'm gonna go relax, work on laundry, and just spend the rest of the evening watching Netflix. So welcome to another vlog. Oh, also I got last week's vlog edited in like 30 minutes. How insane is that? So that video is actually ready to go, so I will upload that when I go to work on Monday, but I couldn't believe how quickly I got that edited. I threw in all the clips, edited it all, and exported it within 30 minutes. Amazing. Love it when I can do that. We have a Margot in the house. Do you want to hang out with me, Margot? Are you gonna show the people your head bump? Head bump. Margot head bump. That was a really weak head bump. Hello, I was trying to show y'all Margot's adorable trick of doing head bump. She's usually super good at it. She'll like throw her head on my hand. It's super cute, but I think she's a little grouchy because she's leaving. So, hi, it is Monday. It was a very slow Monday, and I swear today felt like a Thursday, which is not nice. But I think I feel that way because like I only technically had one day off this weekend, so it just feels like I've been at work so much already. But it's fine. I work 5 days this week, and then I get Monday off. I think it's like Seward today or something. It's like an Alaskan holiday, so we get the 25th off, which I'm excited about. So what am I reading right now? I have made more progress in all the books that I'm reading. So House of Crimson Hearts, I'm about halfway through now. Still really enjoying it. It's a great time. It is a very steamy fantasy romance with vampires, and it's really good. Like, it's very smutty, but it does have world building too. Like, it's not just all smut. Like, there is a plot, there is things happening in the plot with the characters, and it is interesting. I'd say the writing style is pretty simplistic. It's not like my favorite thing ever, and I'm just now realizing how ridiculous my bun looks with all the little tufts hanging out of it. We're leaving it. I really don't care. It's fine. This is what you get with vlogs, okay? It's gonna just be unfiltered. This is me after work, okay? I put on comfy clothes, workout clothes, and throw my hair up because I've been wearing it down all day. But anyways, so yeah, House of Crimson Hearts is going great, and then I'm still listening to A Tempest of Tea, which I desperately need to finish this week because the Libby audiobook goes back to the library in a couple of days. What are you doing? Oh, that's nice, Margot. That's nice. I need to finish that this weekend, which I'd like to make it to where I could finish all of my books this weekend because it's Peace Talks this weekend, and all books are worth more if you finish it during the 48-hour readathon. So I'm really gonna try to get the books done this weekend. So let's see, and then I did start A Court of Wings and Ruin today at work as my work audiobook. I don't know why my brain has books like in different locations. Like I have a hard time reading an audiobook at work that I'm reading at home. Like, I don't know what's up with that. So I have to have like a separate like work audiobook than like anywhere else. It's so weird. So I started that today and it's going fine. I kind of think I'm liking it more than Akamath, but we'll just see how it goes. So yeah, those are my reading updates. I did also want to show y'all some bookish merch I got because Magical Readathon is coming up in April, and I've been really wanting to get some merch and just never have. So I bought a crew neck of my guild, and I'm super excited. It's super simple. Like, it's just our little like guild emblem, and it's like this kind of heather sand color. I just thought it was simple but cute, and I will be wearing that a lot in April. So that's all I really got for updates. I'm also really pushing myself to get 10,000 steps in a day because my weight has just been all over the place again. Even though I've increased my meds for my thyroid, I don't know what's up with that. So I'm focusing on trying to lower my calorie intake and get 10,000 steps in a day. And we'll see what that does for me because my weight has snuck right back to where I started in October. And I'm super disappointed by that. So that just means I need to work 10 times harder, which is so infuriating. Why do hormones have to ruin everything? So I'm gonna head over to the parents for dinner. We're just, I think, having leftovers, so that'll be nice. And then I'm hoping to get home by like 7 so I can exercise for an entire hour. I already made my lunch for tomorrow, so I just have to get that done and then just do my normal evening cleanup around the house and then play with the cats and get ready for bed. So that's hopefully gonna be the routine this week. I'm hoping to stick to that, and we'll see how that does for me. But anywho, I will chat with you all later. kind of like crouching down because we're in the kitchen again because I had to do more grocery shopping, but it's also Thursday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, which I'm not normally home on a Thursday at 2 o'clock in the afternoon because here's the story. So here, this is a little better for me, but anyways. So my mom called me this morning, like basically once I got to work, and was like, hey, my coworker is getting kicked out of her house by her boyfriend. They're breaking up. It's a whole thing. And she needs a place to stay. Can she stay in your apartment? And we call it the apartment because basically downstairs of my house is like, it's basically an apartment. It has a bedroom, it has a living room with a dining room table and a kitchen. It's all very small though. I mean, it's not that big, but it's like enough for like one person, and it has its own bathroom, but the shower doesn't work. So she would have to use the shower in my workout room. And so I was like, yeah, I guess so. I mean, how long are we talking here? And she's like, well, it'd be kind of temporary, like a couple months though. I'm like, okay. And so I was kind of agreeing to it, but my anxiety just immediately kicked in at that point. And I'm just like, oh my gosh. So I was just feeling super stressed out, and I spent all morning researching all the things that like tenants can do to landlords and stuff, and like they can claim your house as theirs, and like destruction of property, and oh my gosh, like I was just in a complete spiral all morning. I got like zero work done. It was very unproductive. And so in a panic, I went to my supervisor because thinking I'm gonna come home and get this apartment prepared for this person. And so I panically told her kind of what was going on, and she was like, yeah, sure, take the afternoon off. And then I had already planned to take tomorrow afternoon off, but I just took all of tomorrow off as well. So that was the plan. Well, then my mom was like, well, let's just have lunch in my office. And so we were chatting and stuff, and I'm like, I don't know about this. Like, I feel like she might be a good person, but at the same time, my brain is just thinking of everything that could possibly go wrong. And this house is just kind of old. And honestly, the thing that's really throwing me off is that she would have to enter into like my workout room area to use the shower because it has a shower that works. And like I wouldn't be able to use my workout room anymore because she would need access to that, so I just like stay out of that area. And I was just like having a whole spiral. And so my mom was like, you know, let's just not, let me just tell her no. And of course I am just like in tears because I hate not being able to like help somebody, and then I just felt so much guilt for saying no. And honestly, as soon as my mom sent the text, never mind, it was like such a relief. And I still feel very guilty for saying no, but another part of me is like, you know, you dodged a bullet. You dodged a bullet because I would have to deal with this person. I mean, deal sounds mean, but like I would have to get that apartment ready, and any damages that would happen would be on me as the homeowner. And I just, wow, the amount of anxiety that left my body as soon as that text was sent, I just feel so much better. I still feel guilty, but I just feel like my space is my space, and I don't know. I have a hard time like living with other people, I guess. Like I've only ever lived with my parents, and ever since I've been on my own, I value that so much. And I value my alone time. Like I value being able to talk and make videos freely. Like that was very hard to do in a situation where I was living with people. Like I felt like I had to make videos like so secretly, and like I like being loud in my own house, and like nobody can say no about that. But with another person in the picture, I'd have to really be quiet, you know? And I couldn't even have access to my workout room, which I'm really utilizing these days. And I just am like, no. So on the one hand, I am guilty and like feeling really bad about it, but she does have a friend she's actually going to go stay with, and she does have family who lives here who she could probably stay with. So I don't feel quite so bad. I mean, she does have options. So I'm really proud of myself at the same time for saying no, because that is something that is very hard for me as a people pleaser. I just want to make everybody happy, and whether that makes me happy or not doesn't matter. As long as you're happy, I'm good, or at least I'll pretend I am. So honestly, I'm just really glad I said no. Like I can't believe how much relief I feel. So really, I took the afternoon and tomorrow off for no reason now, but now I'm seeing it as like, this is good. Just have a little mini staycation because Monday is a holiday for us. It's like Seward's Day in Alaska or something, so we get the day off. So I'm like, you know what? Enjoy the weekend, especially because I didn't really get a weekend last week. But anyways, so that's what I've been dealing with all day. I think my anxiety is finally getting down. And I say anxiety, I'm not diagnosed with anxiety, but that's just what it feels like to me. Like, I just feel very anxious. I don't have a diagnosis for anxiety. I just want to make that clear. But I was definitely very, very anxious. So let's do another little grocery haul because I treated myself to some snacks for the readathon and this weekend in general. So first off, look at how amazing these strawberries look. These are the best looking strawberries I think I've seen at the store in months. So you can tell that it's finally getting to be summertime when the fruit actually looks edible. So got 2 packages of those, and then I got some apples and oranges and a head of lettuce. Got some more of my favorite tea. Got this peppermint tea and my favorite double bergamot Earl Grey. I don't know if I needed these. Looking over at like my tea area, looks like I'm like out of these. So glad I got more. I also got some decaf coffee because I think, you know, some coffee would be good all the time. I've really been craving coffee at like weird times when I shouldn't be having caffeine. So decided to get some decaf in case I get a weird craving. And then for the fun snacks, I got Slim Jims because these are so good. And then I got myself 2 of these, so like one for today and one for another time for the weekend. Is a vanilla frappuccino drink from Starbucks. These are like good. I mean, they're not as good as like a fresh drink, but they're pretty good because I did not want to go through Starbucks and all that today. And then I decided to get this giant bag of sour worms because these are my absolute favorite and I just am obsessed with them. So I have not seen these at the store in such a long time and I'm like, okay, let me get those. And then I got a little bag of just the gummy bears. I love this brand as well. I think their gummy products are the best. I also really love their holiday candy. It is the best. It's all shaped for like the holiday. So like for Easter or whatever, they're doing like bunnies and eggs and stuff. It's just so cute. So just got some of these. Also got some Airhead Extremes bites, which I'm curious about because I really like the rainbow ones, but they didn't have that. So got these instead. Got some chocolate covered pretzels because of course. And my favorite chips, these twisted barbecue Fritos. So those are the snacks. Obviously not gonna eat all of that this weekend, but just some like feel good for your soul kind of snacks. But anyways, I'm gonna put the groceries away real quick and eat lunch because I was way too anxious to eat and I'm very hungry now. So yeah, that's the plan. So now that I'm home, I kind of do want to maybe rearrange a few things. I've been debating for a while making downstairs my craft room and I just haven't and I don't know why. So I kind of wonder if I occupy that space a little more and maybe like make it a room to like craft or whatever. This isn't the first time that my mom has like offered up my apartment to rent to people, and yeah, I mean, she does ask me first, which I appreciate, but at the same time, I don't think I just ever want to live with anyone. Like, I don't think I ever want to be in that situation. So maybe if I just occupied that space, this wouldn't happen. So gonna see if that would work. I'm gonna see if my Cricut will work with my old iMac computer, because if it does, I might move all of that downstairs in like my puzzle table and my kit, whatever that's called, diamond painting kit. I might move all of that downstairs and make it my crafting room. So we'll just see. That is something I might play with this afternoon. So otherwise, I'm home for the weekend. Yay! So yeah, let's put away groceries and eat because I'm really hungry now. Introducing my new craft room. So here it is when you first come in. Here's my table for all my puzzling needs. I put a chair on this side in case like my mom would want to join me or something and we can work on a puzzle. That would be fun. Here's my giant TV to put on booktube, reading sprints, a movie, whatever. And then over here we have my diamond painting with my magnifying thing and lots of lights plus windows. And then right next door is my painting station with all my paints right next door. I love this. I bought this like acrylic mat. It's not acrylic, it's rubber or something, but it works really good for paint. And then this is like a little bucket you can fill with water. Then I have my easel and all that. Whipping around, doing a 180, we have my old iMac, which does work with my Cricut. I'm so excited. I was just worried that the software that the Cricut uses wouldn't work with my old computer, but it does. So got my computer set up here, have my Cricut with all my stuff in there. And then my mom and I went half and half on the Cricut Heat Press 2. And I also bought the mat for it, so it has its own table. And then I put the mats for my Cricut up on the wall. This was my practice test of my heat press. It works beautifully, but I'm obsessed with my new craft corner. So this is all downstairs. Like, I just feel like I need to utilize this space better, and I really don't. Like, I practically live upstairs, but this is my new craft room. I'm really excited. It's also a bit of a junk room, so we're gonna turn a little so you don't see that. Like, there's just a lot of stuff still in here. Well, not a lot. It's just one bookcase full of some random things. So I'm excited. I've just been using this downstairs area as storage, but it'd be really nice to just have a place to like come and like specifically do certain things like crafting, and it'll be so fun. I could put like reading sprints on my computer on the TV and work on a diamond painting or an actual painting or a puzzle or my Cricut stuff. Like, I just love having it out of my room upstairs and out of the dining room because it's been really clogging up some space. I've been thinking about this for a while, and it's just about time I finally made it a reality. So I think this will be super fun. I plan on hanging out down here tomorrow for a little bit probably, and do some activities and maybe play with my heat press some more. I do have some tote bags, and I did buy a crew neck sweatshirt because I want to make myself like, I don't know, a dragon sweatshirt or something. I don't know. So maybe play with that. But yeah, I love the craft room, and I love having my dining room table back because I've had that puzzle table on there, and I'm like, what if company comes over? I'm gonna have this giant puzzle table and I'm not gonna have any place to put it. So it's so nice having a dedicated room to all my little hobbies that I'm kind of obsessed with. So I'm really happy I did this, and I also got 80% through A Tempest of Tea, which I'm not loving, honestly. It's probably gonna be like a 2 or 3 star read for me. I really did not connect with the characters in this one, which is unfortunate. So yeah, I am not super loving it, but I'm gonna try to get it finished up tonight, and then I can start something new tomorrow. But I also want to get what is it called? House of Crimson Hearts done either tonight or tomorrow. And then I'm gonna try to start and finish a book this weekend, but we'll just see how that goes. So I am gonna leave ya, and I'll probably finish off this vlog tomorrow. Hello and welcome to a sunroom update. Let me squeeze you around a little. That's a little better. So this is the sunroom. I absolutely love this room. Like, from here until October, this is gonna be the reading spot. Cause wow, Hallie! Because I basically, sorry, you're sitting on a cat tree. I probably shouldn't have put you here, but this is like the best of both worlds. Okay, please don't sit on my camera, ma'am. It's the best of both worlds. I get to be outside without dealing with bugs. So I just wanted to come on here and let y'all know that I have finished A Tempest of Tea, and it was okay. I feel like the end of the book really was quite good, and I really liked the twists and turns that it had, but everything up until then was very boring to me, and I didn't love it. So I think I'm gonna give it like a 2.5 star personally. I find a lot of it very, very forgettable. I can't even tell you what our main characters' names are, which I feel like is just typical me, but at the same time, I feel like this book was just not my fave, which is unfortunate. So I'm really glad to have gotten that done. I spent literally all afternoon just making my craft room downstairs, but I'm obsessed with it. Like, it is so cozy down there. And I talked to my mom some more about you know, say no about that whole situation, and she's totally fine with it. Like, I was worried that she would be disappointed that I said no, you know, about this whole thing, but she doesn't seem to mind, so I'm good with that. And her friend has found other places to go, so she is covered. But yeah, so I'm hoping tomorrow could just be a reader kind of day. Bought myself delicious coffee today, so I'm hoping to just drink coffee and read books all day tomorrow. I say that, and then I usually end up not doing that, but I'll just see how it goes. But I have decided to skip my workout today. I have not skipped my workout all week, and I let myself pick a day to skip it when I'm really just not feeling it. I'm really not feeling it, so I think I'm just gonna open up the door with the screen on and just let the breeze come in here, and maybe grab my Kindle and read in here for a little bit, and maybe try to get House of Crimson Hearts done tonight, which would be quite a feat. But I would like to get that done if I could, because then tomorrow I can start and finish An Education of Malice, possibly, for the readathon, which would be incredible if I could do that. So we'll just see how it goes, because that audiobook says it's only 8 hours. And I'm like, that's a really short book. So if I could read An Education of Malice that quickly, I'd be very impressed. So like I said, I think I'm gonna grab my Kindle and come curl up in here for a little bit and just enjoy the sunshine and the birds chirping and just relax, because I have not sat down all afternoon. I cannot wait to use my craft room tomorrow. I think I might go down there and use my Cricut and do some diamond painting and just enjoy the day off. Like, I was feeling really guilty for taking the day off when in fact I really didn't need it actually, but I'm like, you know what, I worked like all day on Saturday last week. It's good, you know, deserve another day off. So I will chat with you all later. So it feels very weird not being at work right now, but it's been really nice. So like I said yesterday, I spent all afternoon making my craft room, and then I have spent all this morning finishing up House of Crimson Hearts. I really enjoyed this one. I think it's a really good steamy fantasy romance with vampires, and it is very explicit. It was so fun though, like it was a very fun read, and I think it was more smut than plot, to be honest, which I didn't hate, but just know that going in. It's not like Blood Mercy where it's like a mixture of the two, although it's more fantasy world building than anything. In Blood Mercy, this one's definitely more smut focused. So I really enjoyed it, and it had such a cliffhanger at the end that I now need to read book 2, which is going to be coming out I think in September. So I had a great time, so that is amazing. I have gotten my books done before the 48-hour readathon, which I really was not expecting to do. I'm like, I'm not going to have time to finish these books, but look, I did. So now I am just reading A Court of Wings and Ruin, which I need to read my section for today, so I will work on that, but I'm not gonna finish this for the 48-hour readathon because I got too much book left. Like, you see how much I got left? Yeah, no, this is not happening. So I am just gonna keep chipping away at that. I will get it done in March, so it will count for Realmathon, but I'm not gonna worry about finishing it anytime soon. So that means that this vlog is basically gonna be over now, because I want to start the next vlog in a couple of hours when the 48-hour readathon starts, and then that will be the 48-hour readathon and into the weekly vlog. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you've made it this far into the video, leave some blood emojis or vampire emojis in honor of Team Blood, and also House of Crimson Hearts, which I just finished. So thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all in another video soon. Goodbye!